Step one, done. We're on the road.
Woohoo!
Finally. A couple hours late, but that's par for the course for us. So we are northbound and down. Back to Bald Nation Adventures. Alright, we've been on the road a little over an hour, probably an hour and 15 minutes or so, and we just didn't cross nothing, we just turned on to I-10 in Jacksonville, and had a couple of nice rain showers, slowing traffic down as soon as we got on the interstate. Thank you very much. Tropical Storm Claudia, I think it is. And then we reaped the rewards of those showers for many miles after that, with fender bender after fender bender that we had to drive past. So I am surprised that it only took us about an hour and 15 minutes to get around Jacksonville. It's about normal time, and I'm only driving normal speed. I'm not driving super fast, so we are doing good. Lovely drive in rural Florida on a beautiful Sunday evening. It's 85 degrees. We're just coming out of Marianna, Florida. The sun's gonna blow out the picture here. I think we're fixing to turn. Well, we made it to Birmingham, Alabama. That's our stop for the night. This Best Western Plus. Best Western Plus in Birmingham. That's our home for the night. It didn't make it quite as far as I'd hoped today, but that's all right. We are gonna get up early in the morning. We're not good at that, but made it safe. One leg down, many more to go. Wilson's Wandering 2021 trip day 2 commences. We had a good night's rest at Best Western here in Birmingham, and we are hitting the road, and we're gonna make it to Iowa today. We got a long haul ahead of us, 11 hours or so actual drive time according to Google. So the Google machine, this was a nice hotel. So onward. We are driving through Tennessee now. We just crossed over to Tennessee about 10 minutes or so ago. And I gotta tell you, Northern Alabama and Tennessee are beautiful states to drive through. Tennessee is just a beautiful state. I'm gonna have my lovely assistant switch the camera.
Sure am.
Just gorgeous views from the interstate, and as good as you can get from the interstate. Obviously the interstate's not the greatest, not the highlight reel of a state, but you can get a good flavor for what the rest of a state holds from the interstate. We're going to be stopping for gas here in the next 10 or 20 miles. I just got the ding that we're low on fuel, so we're going to hand calculate our gas mileage in this beast and compare it to what the computer says, and we'll see how close it is, see how accurate it is.
How good your math is.
How good my math is. All right, 17.385 gallons. Let's see how accurate this computer is on calculating MPG. All right, so since the last fill up, we drove 367.5 miles. It took us 17.385 gallons. Fuel economy screen, it's showing 22.1, so as our average. So that's the number that we're gonna go by, is the fuel economy page. 367.5 divided by 17.385 equals 21.1389128.559. So it looks like, according to the fuel economy, 22.1, 21.1. It's pretty close. The average MPG is a little generous on the computer, but by 1 mile a gallon, so that's pretty darn close. As I mentioned before, we're just outside of, or just into to Tennessee, and we're heading for Nashville. We're gonna keep on blasting. We're supposed to be in Iowa around 8:40, according to the 8:41. It just 8:41. We'll see how close we get. We'll probably have one more, maybe two more stops between here and there, because there are people in the car that occasionally have to stop and go to the bathroom, do things that people have to do. So it just started to rain on us.
Are they coming?
Alright, back to warp speed. Crested the hill and got Georgia overdrive now. Engage. You know what Georgia overdrive is?
Oh, it's a band, isn't it?
What?
Oh, it's a band.
No.
Well,
Georgia overdrive is a trucker's term. Back in the day, going down a steep hill, they put the transmission in neutral,
let it go.
just let it roll. Miles an hour. Flash flood warning in effect.
Caldwell, Callaway, Graves, Lyon. Basically right where we are.
Pull that back and show.
See right there? That's where we are. That's where the storm is. And it's not gonna get any better. You just keep on driving.
Been missing boating.
Yeah. There you go.
So we stopped in Metropolis, right on the very edge of that storm, to make some lunch. We've got stuff to make lunch meat roll-ups, tortilla wraps, whatever. So we're gonna do that quick, hit the bathroom, and get back on the road, hopefully before the storm catches up or creeps back over top of us. All right, second gas stop for the day is done. We are just outside of St. Louis, and gas prices are going up. It's $3.25 a gallon.
Whoa!
What we paid for here, that's the most expensive we've seen.
Anyway.
Checked the MPG again, and we were about the same, 21.5. So I'd say that's pretty consistent. The van is still showing, still showing 22.5, so we're right on the money. All right, we'll stop again later on the other side of St. Louis before we get to Iowa, probably. Not sure if we'll need another gas stop or not. We probably will.
Okay.
We are getting close to Iowa.
Yay!
Shelton Fireworks.
That's a big front
Yeah.
for nothing being there. It's literally just a front.
Crossing the Des Moines River.
It's a little low.
And
Oh, here's Iowa, guys.
welcome to Iowa!
Yay!
We made it! We made it!
Yay!
Welcome to Iowa! It is 6:41 p.m. and it says it's 72 degrees. And it's windy.
Really windy.
Well, we made it to the homestead. It was a good trip. It was 12 solid hours of driving from Birmingham to Iowa, but we made it without any problems. We had to drive through some pretty torrential downpours in Kentucky, so that was interesting. But surprisingly, everybody was driving pretty decent for a change. You know, typically when you're driving through a heavy downpour, generally there's somebody that's driving like an idiot that you have to deal with and you have to pay attention to and worry about. But this time there really wasn't anybody acting like that, and so it made the trip a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable. Here's just a kind of a panoramic of where I grew up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.